you go to Googling, you will find that whales are hunted because they have two things that fishermen want. Whales have oil on them. Ain't nobody with me yet. And number two, whales have a whole lot of flesh. They have oil and they have flesh. And whale hunters come after them because of two things they have in abundance: whale flesh and whale oil. To those of you who have a calling on your life, if you don't understand why there is a target many times on your back or an internal war going on inside of you, it is because the enemy usually is trying to send people to grab two things off of a called human being. They either want your oil or they want your flesh. Hey, they either want your oil or they want your flesh. You have to be careful everywhere and be on guard, because there are a lot of people at church, yes, they want your oil, but after the service ends and Jesus walks out of the room, or they walk away from Jesus, if they can't get your oil, they'll try to get your flesh. So they resent you if they resent you after they gain access to your flesh. They get frustrated because they realize that your oil is not transferable. And after they've used you and they've played with you, let's go ahead and call it, and they've slept with you and they've fondled you, their lives fall apart. Why? Because they never realized that what drew them to you in the first place, your oil, what kept them above the waterline themselves was their connection to your oil and not your flesh. Just go back and watch it later. You'll shout louder. So they always try to come back because they can't figure out how to get more oil when they no longer had access to your flesh.